Hello, everybody, and welcome back into the fort. My name is Tyler Saves Ya Bucks, and I am here to talk about something that I'm very excited for. If you don't want to be spoiled on what could possibly be coming further on in the year, don't watch this video, but nothing is really set in stone right now. I'm just immensely excited if the rumors are true for what the final set of 2025 can be. We've known for a little bit of time that there was an unspecified Universes Beyond set closing out 2025. And I think that Wizards kind of let something slip a little bit. And that's what I'll be talking about right now. So we haven't gotten many hints as to what this set could be. A lot of things have been thrown around. Nothing comes to the top of my head. I think Game of Thrones is something that people thought it might be at the end of the year. But a fellow Commander's Herald writer, Josh Nelson, just posted a article. It was the 6th, so a few days ago at this point, about something that showed up on Arena, possibly showing the hand of Wizards of the Coast and what might be coming our way. All right, I'll stop burying the lead. I'm just going to read what they wrote in the piece, and links in the bio for the Commander's Herald article so you can read even more about it. But here's the gist. On Monday, January 6th, Magic Arena's online shop conducted a sale on various cosmetics themed around 2025's Magic expansion sets. However, on Reddit, users quickly pointed out that one of these cosmetic bundles was decidedly not like the others. Some of these bundles were explicitly themed after sets like Aether Drift, Tarkir Dragonstorm, or even Spider-Man. The last one raised some eyebrows. It raised mine. With its use of alchemical elements and cards with Bender in their names. With Redditors now convinced that the last Universes Beyond set of 2025 is based around Avatar, The Last Airbender, heavy speculation has begun on the truth of this set. So like Josh was talking about there, Arena put out some cosmetics, which is something they do kind of often. And this time around, they put these 6 cards into the upcoming 2025 realm. I don't know exactly what it's called. Can you tell? But the 6 cards are Into the Fire, Water Knot, Earth Cult Elemental, Airdrop Aeronauts, and then with the Bender stuff, and if you don't know much about Avatar, they're called Benders when you bend the elements, Destined Mindbender and Oswald Fiddlebender. So those 2 last cards aren't necessarily like, bending the mind, bending a fiddle. Those aren't some things that you really do in Avatar, but still the Bender thing does kind of pull directly towards Avatar, and then 4 elements like it is in Avatar as well. We have fire, water, earth, and air. I'll put it like this. When they started doing Universes Beyond, Avatar was the tippity top for me when it came to a set I would love to see in Magic, literally above anything else. I think it fits perfectly, and I think it would be kind of indistinguishable from some of the other Magic stuff, so that it could slot right into a lot of decks, kind of like the D&D sets and everything did. I think Avatar is going to be able to have that cohesion with the rest of Magic, so much so that I've put serious thought into what an Avatar set would look like. When I was driving out of town during Thanksgiving with my partner Taryn, the entire time we were talking about how an Avatar set could be done, mechanics, the structure, etc. So this has been fresh on my mind, and the fact that we've gotten a little sneak peek that this might be coming at the end of the year has just made me way too excited for something that's not confirmed yet. But here's a little sneak peek on what I've been thinking about if this set really is based around Avatar. I think it would be an allied color set. So in terms of the Magic card, the colors that are right next to each other. And why I think that is because the breakdowns, when I explain them in a second here, I think they just work too well versus having the enemy color pairs. I almost forgot about what that was called. Let's jump into the first element, which is water. I think blue-white would be really good for water. Blue has all the water mechanics, wash away, all that type of stuff, as well as life gain, which is a thing in Avatar. If you didn't know, waterbenders can help heal people. So I think the white would really pull that together. When it comes to earth, I think that would be green, red. Of course, green lands, everything that goes along with that, as well as artifacts, and red with like metal bending and even lava bending. I don't know if this would just be Avatar: The Last Airbender, or they would kind of broaden it to Legend of Korra and stuff. I'm hoping it's just Last Airbender so that we could get a Korra set later. Again, I'm too excited about this, even though nothing's fully confirmed. But let's move on to my favorite. Red black would be fire. Obviously, red utilizes burn. And then I think black would be very interesting for their army. The Fire Nation is the big bad guys in the show. And I think black would be interesting for the ruthlessness, the tokens, like a big impeding army that's ready to deal a bunch of damage. I think the Rakdos colors would be perfect for that. White green, I think, would be air. White has a focus on equality, and green has a focus on tranquility. Both of those things very much feel like the air nomads to me, and then their civilization was wiped out long ago. So I think the pairing of a mechanic with the air nomads would be historic. I think we could see some sagas, some artifacts, some kind of ruinous things from that nation or that section of the world that would give a lot of history. Hopefully that didn't make too much sound. A lot of history to the set and to the different cards that are featured in the air color identity. And then here's my left field thing. I think blue-black would be the spirit realm. The color pair is historically known for graveyard synergies, so playing around with creatures coming in and out of that zone would be really thematic, because in the Avatar world, there is a spirit realm, and every once in a while they peek through, and you get spirits entering and going back between the two worlds. And that's what the Avatar is. They are a connection between the spirit realm and the mortal plane. So I think black-blue graveyard synergies would be pretty interesting. Now, I could go on and on because I came up with a lot of things. I even worked around with some custom cards, but I'm not going to do that right now because we don't know if this is going to happen. Unless you really want to hear more about what I have to say, I'd love to hear what you have to say in the comments. If you, number one, think this is correct, that this is happening. Number two, if this is probably not going to happen and that's what you think. And number three, even if it does or doesn't happen, let's kind of Theorycraft, come up with some cool Avatar cards together. I'd love to talk about that in the comments. My hope and dream is that this is the next Commander Legends set. I know people were kind of bummed with Baldur's Gate being the second Commander Legends, just because they wanted another in-universe one. And I agree with that. We did have Commander Masters recently, as last year. And in that set, it was kind of Magic themed. So maybe we have another Commander Legends coming up with this, because there are just so many legendary creatures, that could be from the Avatar show. As so many characters that people would really like. Oh, why don't you make a cabbage guy legendary creature? So it's like, I think they would almost have to do a Legends based set or a Commander Legends. But that's my hope and dream. We will see. Let's all try and keep our expectations low and our spirits high as we move into this. And once again, shout out to Josh Nelson at Commander's Herald. Great job with the article. You can read more about it, like I said, in the link in my bio. The description. I think I said bio earlier too. I'm all mixed around with my social medias. And then while you're over there at Commander's Herald, you can take a look at my latest bulk up article. I've been doing it weekly, and I'm really enjoying it over there. So I hope you can enjoy that series as well, and it can help save you bucks. So with trying to, breathe in, breathe out. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. But I really hope it happens. See you guys next time in the fort.